Now, the Nigerian entertainment industry is witnessing a surge in the number of performers and entertainers. Gone are the days when musicians were the only ones who got the recognition in the music industry. The paradigm shift has opened a new world where producers, directors, songwriters, and disc jockeys are getting appraisals. The latest addition to the list is hype men, who have been around since the emergence of hip-hop, but they barely got acknowledged. Hype men are individuals who set the tone and the mood and also get the audience in the groove before an act comes to perform. They would also energize the crowd to get them prepared. What a hype man does is the work of an MC, but with much higher responsibility. Now, today on Arise 360, we'll be taking a look at the growth of the hype business in Nigeria. And joining us to do that is Holyfaze, a Nigerian hype man. Welcome to Arise 360, Holyfaze. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I hope you didn't see too much traffic on your way yet.
There's traffic, but we just...
You didn't, maybe you would have come and started hyping the officials so they will feel better. Now I'm just joking. But I think the first thing that struck me was your name, Holyfaze. Let's start from there. How did you coin that name? Where did it come from?
Okay, way back in school, I was just that church boy, you understand? We used to have this fellowship in school, and so people used to call me Holyfaze, Holy Boy. Like, it was Holy Boy. Then I just, okay, since I'm actually doing entertainment, I actually move on. So I just switch up, like, okay, let me just Holyfaze. She just came, like Holyfaze. And that's how I just got the name and started working with it.
Hope you don't mind. I'm getting some feedback from our viewers. They want to be able to see into your eyes. So do you mind just taking off your glasses so that we can...
Okay.
Yeah. That's the face we know and love. All right, then. So thank you so much for that. So let's talk about how you got into the industry, as a hype man. And just like I said in my introduction, if hype men have always been there. I think the first time I kind of experienced what a hype man does was a long time ago at the album launch, when they called album launch, Mushi to More Hits. And I remember there was this young man that had come out and energized the crowd. I was like, what's this guy doing? I don't know what he's doing, but I love it. And over time, we've seen it grow. We've seen, the Jimmys and the Dotun Cool FMs and, all of these people. But I want to know exactly how you got into the industry.
Okay, I was actually doing stand-up comedy before, and I switched over and I saw, okay, fine. I could infuse comedy and hype. I wasn't even knowing that I was hyping though. So actually, along the line, I actually met people in the stand that they were doing this. Dotun, Spanky Malolo, Jimmy.
At what point, even Special was known for doing that.
Yeah, Shodi. So I actually saw those people, and I saw the way they were doing it, and then that actually showed me the professional way of doing it. Normally, I would just do it normally, just do it randomly. But now they actually show me the professional side of it. Okay, look at the way you used to do it. So you need to have mentors that you could learn from. So that's how I came into the industry, started doing this, because I actually met these people, these icons. Yeah. All
right, then. So can you tell me, how do you prepare for a show? I mean, I guess with an artist, they have to come and do sound check. They have the songs, so they kind of, do their voice coaching and all of that. How do hype men get ready for a show? Do you have to psych yourself? Are there certain maybe phrases that you have to come up with? I know there's certain phrases that have kind of are trendy now, like DJ, we wanna party. That's something that it's now kind of all over the world now. So how do you get in that frame of mind as a hype man to get ready for your show?
Okay, first of all, as a hype man, you need to be happy. You need to be...
Or what if you are going through things?
You need to be happy because...
You put everything aside.
Yeah, you put everything aside because it's your business. This is business right now. So definitely, you need to make people see the happiness. You as a person, you need to enjoy what you're doing so people can actually...
So it can be contagious anyway.
Yes. So if you're not happy, then I don't see why you make people happy. So you need to get into that mood, put yourself in that space, and go for your job, because it's your job. So you need to do it. No matter what, you need to do it.
So what would you say is, and it could be more than one, but I'll say, what would you say is your biggest challenge? In the being in the entertainment industry as a hype man, what would you say? Someone that is watching this interview now and saying, you know what, I really want to do this, but in every kind of profession, there's always bottlenecks. What would you say has been the biggest challenge that you've had to overcome so far as a hype man? First of all, it's fear.
Yeah, you need to take off that from your mind, like fear. Because when it hits you, fear, you won't be able to do so many things. You will not be able to step or believe in yourself or moving forward. You need to take fear away from your mind. And once you take fear away from your mind and you believe in yourself that, hey, I can do this, I can give yourself a target. Okay, from so time, okay, in 3 months' time, okay, in 6 months' time, let me work on myself. Okay, put that fear aside and move on. Things are going to work. Definitely, you see people, there's no how you not see people coming your way to help you. There are people, again, as a hype man, you need to take down pride away from yourself. You understand? If you want people to help you, you understand? You need to follow the right path. Make sure you have people that you look up to, like a mentor that you look up to, you understand? So those things are things that can actually make you grow, you understand? So that's it.
All right then. So I want us to now kind of talk about the industry as a whole. In my previous question, I had said, what if someone is watching this and they want to become a hype man? Now, what would you say to someone? What advice would you give? You've spoken about fear. You've spoken about how important it is to overcome fear, how important it is to kind of put away anything that is going on with you, fuel subsidy, no lights, no job, nothing, and try and just focus on the moment, which is the people, making the people happy, energizing the crowd. So what advice would you give to someone maybe in secondary school right now, in university, and saying this is what they want to do? Because it took a long time before hype men became accepted. It almost seemed as if you are a hype man. This guy is not, don't go school now. He doesn't know what he's doing or whatever it is. But like the names you've mentioned, for example, Shodi,
Mano
Spanky, they've been able to make professions out of it as well as yourself. So what advice would you give the younger generation who want to follow your line of business?
Okay, I would tell them, okay, first of all, you need to, like I said, believe in yourself first.
Very important.
Very, very important. Believe in yourself first, and also have a mentor that you look up to, you understand? Because definitely you can't just stand on your own like that. You need to have a mentor. And I would tell them, put God first in everything you do, and also just have that zeal, that motivation that you want to move on. Yeah. I'm
curious to say, because you've mentioned this mentor thing twice. Yeah. Would you mind sharing who your mentors have been? Or is this something you want to still keep private?
Definitely. I would say because mentorship is something that you definitely need in the time, because you don't want to make that mistake in the time. So definitely those are the paths that you need to follow. Watch them. Watch their lifestyle and all that. So my mentors, I have a lot of mentors, but my mentors, I have Spanky. Spanky is my mentor. Yeah. Understand? Yeah. When it comes to dressing, so you need to have mentors in different aspects. Understand? Either hyping, dressing. Understand? So everything goes together. Everything syncs together alike. So Spanky is my mentor when it comes to dressing. I love his dress sense. Understand? Dotun, my hype man, it's my mentor again.
Yeah, the energy guy.
Yeah. It's when it comes to that energy, Shodi, Ben Foster. So those are hype men that I actually look up to, which I'm close to. Understand? So definitely, that's why I said mentorship in that aspect. Yeah.
So let's talk about your personal style, because from what I'm getting, you've been able to pick like a few things from different people, and now you've been able to bring it and make it yours. So what's the one thing, if I hear that Holyfaze is hyping at this event, what's the one thing that I should expect from your time on stage, or when you grace us with your presence?
Okay, what you expect? My vocal. My vocal it's kind of deep in the time. And also,
I'm going to test it out too.
my vocal is so kind of deep, and also the way I free myself, the way I dance, also I dance.
So you do a bit of dancing
Yes,
as
I do a
well.
bit of
Very
dancing.
important.
Yes,
So very, very
a bit of
important.
dancing, yeah.
All right then. So before I tell you to hype us out to a break, let's talk about. I hear that you have a show coming up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Give me more information about your show.
Okay, the show. I do shows like my shows I do are monthly shows, and I do yearly shows as well. Which is being held in Surulere, Lagos, and all that. So, but this one we're doing for like since June till now. So the party, it's a party, and it's all about getting involved with young hype guys and DJs, making them have opportunity to come showcase themselves in that atmosphere, so they can actually have this belief, because you have so many. If I could check my DM, see different hype guys talking to me, Baba, we want this, or we need jobs,
looking for opportunities
and all that. So I actually look, okay, let me create this opportunity for them to come showcase themselves and all that, give them a bigger platform and all that. So, and also we're looking forward, like next year, trying to do something for the hype guys as well.
Okay, so where is it going to be happening? What date exactly?
Okay, it's Surulere, October 1st.
Okay, on Independence Day, on Sunday. Nice.
Yes, October 1st at the Stables, Surulere.
What time?
By around 38, by 12 noon.
12 noon.
Yeah, 12 noon, and it ends for like 12 midnight.
Okay, so it's a full day kind of.
Yes, that's why we all the day, so that's how we do the party from 12 noon to 12
midnight. Okay,
yeah.
okay. One more question before we sign off. I want to talk about, because as you just said, 12 to 12, I was thinking that's a long, period. And one thing about hype men is that usually very energetic. They're usually very hyped. Their stamina. Do you do anything? Do you have to maybe work out, maybe, take your multivitamins, how do you maintain that energy, that stamina? Because you say you also dance. And you also sing. If I dance and sing here for 10 minutes, you see where I'll be breathing like someone that doesn't know what's going on. But how do you keep in shape? How do you keep your energy up and keep it going?
Okay, definitely. When it comes to, we do aerobics, like doing exercise, and also drink of water. Yeah, you need to drink water a lot and eat. You
have to hydrate as much as possible.
Yeah, and also have fruit. To eat fruit and all that. So
then,
yeah. Okay,
so we're going to be going on a break soon, but I'm going to give you 4 phrases that you have to hype us out on a break on. Okay. So I'll say, okay, let's say Arise 360. You have to use Arise 360. Okay. You have to use Arise News. Okay. You have to use Shaitan. And anyway, we'll be back after this break. But add your own, your own ginger. Let's go. I'll be your backup hype man. All right, then. Let's do it. Holyfaze, let's go.
Okay, let's do it, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Arise 360, and you're welcome. And this is what we do.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, Arise 360, Arise News, we outside 247.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Shaitan, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much for being on the show, Holyfaze. This was very, 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 very entertaining. So much fun. I wish you all the best with your event this weekend. And of course, keep your energy up. I like what you're doing.